How's it going, guys? It's Poetry and welcome back to another episode of the Czechoslovakian resistance. Anywho, we are here ready to go. We're still at war with the Soviets, obviously, and this is our last final challenge, really, is to declare on the, or not declare on, to push into the Soviets' land and defeat them. So it's been a few days since the last recording session, so you forgive me if I don't remember exactly what was going on. I believe I went through and reordered this so that it kind of fits in order along the front. I've also given plans to a couple armies here. And I have these guys, which are the special forces, that are going to be the ones pushing in. Oh, you know what it is? Okay, I remember what's happening. We have the attrition because of the winter time. So we're going to, real quick, wait a few months, I believe, and then hopefully we'll be good after that point. Tactical bombers, we don't even have any of, which is annoying. But we're missing some resources, some synthetic oil refineries, but that's okay. Working on that. We have other factories building as well. I don't really think we care to build stuff in our vassals as much, but we do a little bit. That's fine. Our vassals, don't have vassals in this game. I just played some EU4, so I might be using EU4 lingo for a little bit longer, but look at this, though. Oh, man, the UK swarm has begun, and that's really good. Yeah, so it does seem like we're still suffering attrition, but they really do not have any ability to push in. So mostly it's just waiting until the spring thawing is over, and then we'll push. And then we hopefully will be able to push all the way to Moscow before next winter. We'll see. It's going to take a while, so we should be ready for it to take a while, but hopefully it'll be fine. Yeah, suffering attrition, pretty bad attrition. We have the medium tanks. I don't remember, what were our plans equipment-wise? Were we going to phase something in and out over something else, or we're just... I think we didn't really have much that we were planning on changing long-term against them. We just need more everything. We need more stuff. More of all the stuffs, I guess. We were building a lot of medium tanks. We actually have, wow, we have a lot of stuff. I feel like we should maybe focus on some more planes, since they are really the last thing that we don't have a lot of, or we're not up to par on, you know? Like, I feel like we have plenty of medium tanks, although I do think we were at some point probably gonna kind of pump out some more, but I don't know, man. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Chance of equipment loss. Total attrition based on supply. Is it the supply, not the weather? I thought it for sure it would have been the weather, but oh, hey, look at this. Look at that. Yugoslavia just joined the Allies. That's pretty cool. Yugoslavia, that's cool. They joined the Allies. That's good. I didn't feel like going to war with them. I was thinking they might actually declare on us at some point, but luckily that didn't happen. So instead, we're going to have a good, 30 divisions and later on a lot more on our side. That's pretty darn cool. Cool. I think it's time to try to launch this attack. Not sure if it's going to be a good idea, but they're still preparing. You've had a ton of time to prepare. Oh, they're just finished. Let's try it. I say we try it for a little bit, right? And it, it might not work, but I'd like to see if they can push at least a couple provinces. If it can help push a little, if it can push a little bit forward, I'd love that. I'm gonna lower the volume a little bit because it looks like it's a little loud. Not sure why these guys are pushing here. That's not really part of the plan, is it? No, I guess they say it is. I wish they would stick more strictly to the lines you sort of give them, but that's okay. It looks like this first round of attacking might fail, but it might not. So let's just hang in there and see what happens. Delete some of these plans that aren't really going to help us that much. If anything, what we should do is we should put some plans down here, like do a frontline push. I don't know. I'd like to make it to Rostov eventually. Rostov, right? Yeah. Rostov is our end goal here, really, but let's do one thing at a time. So let's try to take this Bessarabia, right? That's Bessarabia? No, it's Odessa. That's Bessarabia. Yugoslavia is justifying. I don't know if they'll be able to declare, actually, but whatever. I don't really care. Meanwhile, what were we doing? What were we doing? Czechoslovakian Legion. Not really how for nuclear weapons we got. Not a whole lot to do. I guess we could do some stuff here. Army experience. Why not? Looks like they're sort of thinning out a little bit. Are they moving troops up here to help deal with this push? Oh, look, the push is actually moving now. It looks like they're faltering or moving troops elsewhere or something. Are the Japanese fighting up there with them? They might be. We're still fighting the Japanese in Siam, but France is doing all right there, as is the British Raj. I'm so happy that we managed to liberate France. That's really, really helpful. Wonder if the nationalists are going to declare war on us at any point in time. So let's see if these guys can go ahead and see how much they can get done here with this push. I'm just going to let them do their thing, and meanwhile, I'm going to focus on more closely monitoring pushes down here that I'm going to try to launch simultaneously, or sometime in the near future at least. So maybe do like something like that for you guys. Something like that for you guys. And for you guys, you're a much shorter line, but we'll try to go like up to there maybe. We'll see. Let's just figure out different stuff we can do. We got our research finished here. Nuclear reactor, definitely get that done. And we actually need some generals. We don't have any generals on these guys, which is unfortunate. We'll get a new commander. I don't mind that at all. Better than none. Oh, it's twins. Okay. Let's try to push. Let's see what happens when we push. Red as well. Wait, was that the right one? That was blue. Blue doesn't really have anything. You guys stop that. Red, you're the ones I want. Oh, and maybe not. You're the one I want. You're the one I want to push. It looks like those pushes aren't really going to work as well, but the pushes down here are actually going phenomenally. Wow, they must have been moving out or not having a lot of troops here. So the push here is going really quite well. Wow. Yeah. Okay, I can get down with that. That looks like it's going all right. The push up here, also going all right. The push to Leningrad, that is. And it looks like we're suffering a lot less attrition now, a little less at least. I wish I controlled this land so I could build my, use all my factories for infrastructure. Hold on. Green, you should definitely be a wider front line than that. Like, come on now. Yeah, like go that way. We need more help up there real quick. But I mean, you are sticking to the lines roughly, so can't be too mad. If anything, these guys here need to be widened out as well. Yeah, we don't have to be too nitpicky about it, but let's just see what we can do here. Military Police 3 is quite good. Let's do Field Hospital 3. That's going to be useful against the Soviets, I would say. Austria, you have a lot of troops now. When did you build all those troops? That's why you didn't have any manpower. Oh, that's why. They actually reserved them all and put them all in units. Okay, so what we need to do now is go over here and freaking... Yeah, let's... Alright, so these are the units that we have from them. We have Alpine, but I'd like to get just a normal unit type. So, let's see. View. That's more along the lines that I want, right there. Yeah, alright, so let's copy this. Infantry type 9. Infantry type 9. This will be Austrian Soldiers. Austrian infantry. There we go. They already have most of what we want to have on them normally. Support anti-tank, I'm going to replace with military police. We're going to remove that one there. Having just a bunch of normal infantry is most of the time going to be fine. But let's go into that real quick. Remove you, maybe. What do I normally do? I normally have... Normally I have 2 line artillery, 2 Alpine, and then the rest is just normal infantry, right? Something like that. Sort of, it looks weird, but it has the same effect, doesn't really matter. So there we go, we get some Austrian infantry. We should definitely use their manpower, you know? This is my first chance I've really had to just pump out a lot using someone else's manpower, and that's pretty satisfying. So we'll just get a whole bunch of infantry, we'll use our own gear and stuff, but yeah, you look at that, they're contributing all their manpower for us. That's really nice. Yeah, look at that. We can maybe even do some motorized and stuff, but we won't worry about that too much. And look at this. The pushes are actually working quite well. I'm paying attention to the individual engagements, but they've been pushing forward and they're gonna reach our goals. We're gonna reach our goals soon enough, so can't be too mad. And it's actually working pretty well up here too. It's doing what I wanted it to do, which is pushing up, but not in. We want to widen the line sooner rather than later so that we get an accurate idea of what we're going to be personally dealing with. I'll just slowly be adjusting these lines as they go and get deeper in. Well, it looks like we might actually be able to cut some units apart from the rest of their crew right now. Yeah, it looks like we probably will be able to. These guys down here are pretty much pushed up and finished taking the rest of Odessa, which is quite good. Look at that, yeah. I don't want you guys to push up too much further though, so I want you guys to stop. I'm gonna go ahead and stop you guys too, and green guys, I'll let you keep going. Yeah, just push in, man. They got nothing against us, really. Just smash them up, you know? They got nothing they can do against us. It'll be no freaking problem. It's 42. I'll tell you what, we probably do want to have more levels of refineries at some point, at least, so let's do that sooner rather than later. Alright, cool. So there they go. These guys are looking quite good, actually. Let's start planning a new offensive already, actually. I think what we want to do is we want to go like all the way up to here. Take over a good chunk of land. Kravoy, Zaporezh. Zaporezhye? I don't know how to say that. That attack doesn't look like it's going to work. That's okay. It makes sense. There's like 2 rivers in the way right there in that area. The red crew, it might be time for them to push, but it looks like they still have relatively heavy resistance there, which makes sense. So, and look at this, we're actually about to Leningrad. They've also like really crapped the bed on doing it in a sensible way, but still, I'm gonna stop their plan for now, stop the battle plan, in order to take control and do this in a sensible way. So yeah, that might be useful. Might be a good thing to do. Like what we really need to do is we just need to make sure we consolidate these edges real quick. We can take Leningrad. Go for Leningrad, man. We have enough there to take Leningrad. Let's take it. Yeah, let's go. Poland, you better be thanking me later, buddy, because I'm gonna have this is land I've all taken for you in your name. In your name. Okay, we should be good now. Just let them sort of get back into position and guard their new border, and then we should be fine. Since Finland never actually even had the Winter War start, then they didn't even lose this. They didn't lose this land here or whatever. Oh, Bulgaria joined the Comintern. Okay. But yeah, it shouldn't be any problem. Since Finland is here, we just kind of had to push around them, which is good. Makes it a lot easier. Bulgaria is going to get wrecked, I'm pretty sure. So I'm not even going to worry about going down there and helping at all. Okay, finally that attack is over. I knew it was going to fail. It was just a matter of time. Yeah, we're doing fine on the defense. We just really got to finish squishing those guys, which is just finished as I said that. I'm gonna raise up this a little more, this line here. But look at this. We're doing all right. So now we've extended to most of what we're gonna have to cover. There's a little, we're gonna have to deal with, I don't know. We're gonna have to figure out something for Finland, or, you know, the Kola, whatever, Murmansk, that's it, yeah. We're gonna have to figure that out, but it's really not a huge issue right now. There's a lot of troops right in there. Let's see. I'd like to, if anything, we should try to push right now with these guys here. I'm gonna pull back these guys' line to, like, right there. Prod their defenses there. Bulgaria's gonna fall soon enough. Oh, hey, we actually have 10 undecided divisions. We'll put these guys up in the northern reaches or something. We'll figure out something to do with them here. I don't know where we want to put these guys, actually. If anything, we should probably just split them apart and add like half of them to the red squadron. You know, buff up our armies, our existing armies a bit, maybe. Put some on the green, put the rest on the purple, I guess. Yeah, that should be fine. Free civilian factories, okay. Build more synthetic oil refineries. We need more of those. Cool. Yeah, they have a lot of troops centered. Oh, they just have a lot of troops in general. Okay, we got to start figuring out what our next push is going to be. We need to start doing that. I feel like we should do some grand sweeping plans just to sort of simplify things, and if we could do that, we might be okay. I'm not sure what we want to do, though. Do we want to, like, do we want to push out the north and the south and leave the center, or do we want to, like, do we want to wrap around Moscow in a large circle? What do we want to do here? That sounds like a bad idea, actually, now I think about it, but that's just an example of an idea we might want to do. The green are pushing down there. I think we push with the purple up here again, since they're more of an elite squadron in general. The only thing is, where do we push, you know? I feel like we don't want to pass this river here at all, really. We could try to do that and, like, maybe just squeeze up the north with one squadron of troops, but I think we'd rather wait till we have more troops. Push up to this lake here, maybe? And meanwhile, while we do that, we have the offensive line here. Push up to near Moscow, I guess. Yeah, something like that. Let's get a series of pushes ready. The only ones that don't are these ones. No, they have pushes, and these guys down here, purple squadron. I feel like we could get you guys doing something useful here. So, like, go like this, maybe. Okay, there we go. We got a series of pushes planned. And now I think we just want to wait a while until we're ready. Until they've prepared. They're still attacking. They just can't do anything against us, really. Which makes sense. We're quite powerful now. Belgium! Wow, you have a lot of troops. In France, you're getting up there too. You guys need to come and help us, though. Right now, you're not helping. It looks like Bulgaria should fall fairly soonish. I'm gonna watch for a little bit. Once they get Plovdiv, they should fall. You just gotta take Plovdiv, and then is it Plovdiv? Plovdiv? I'm not sure. Yeah, let's just watch for a little bit, see what Yugoslavia does. The AI is so sloppy with their front lines, man. But whatever. Just let Green Squadron keep doing their thing. They'll be fine. Tell you what, let's just, even though this is probably dumb, let's just do all these plans at once and see what happens. We can always stop them and retry later. But in the middle, wow, in most of it, it's green. Most of it is green, which is a really good sign. And the thing is, the more you go, the easier it gets, because the first little bit is the hardest. But once you wear out their original organization, then it's no problem. And the thing is, we have a lot of Polish and British troops guarding us, so I'm not even that worried. I think as long as we are getting this stuff going, as long as we're, you know, it looks like the front line like broke here or something. Hold on. There you go. Bulgaria's capitulated. Great news indeed. Yeah, here's what we do. I want to go over here, take this. So yeah, for most of the front lines, it looks like it's going pretty well. And even if we start losing some organization in some of our divisions, we have the British troops there to back us up if we get attacked in, you know, if they counterattack us. So it shouldn't be a huge issue. And really, the other thing to think about is the fact that if we just wait long enough, we're going to have nuclear reactors being built in the near future, and then nuclear bombs in the near future, well, near-ish future. So hopefully, with that being said, we'll be able to lower their